Is it now time for committed activists to take back control of the party and for grassroots democracy to blossom? And are Labour MPs right to fear they might face deselection if they don't get with the new programme? Re-entering the Labour fray after 25 years on the outside is trade union leader Mark Serwotka. This is his take of the week.
Guess who just got back today? Them wild-eyed boys that had been away haven't changed, had much to say.
Tony Blair rather stupidly said that anyone who supported Jeremy Corbyn should get a heart transplant. I'm actually a patient who's waiting for a heart transplant. And not only do I support Jeremy Corbyn, after 25 years I've rejoined his Labour Party, because now the days of New Labour are well and truly behind us. We're now entering a really exciting political moment, where opposition will be really left-wing, unlike the Tony Blair years, where he worshipped the private sector and had Peter Mandelson telling us how relaxed he was about people being filthy rich. Hundreds of thousands of people voted for Jeremy Corbyn because he represents an alternative to austerity. Austerity that has meant 1 million people using food banks, many people desperately needing houses, and in the public sector, where we've seen a decade of pay restraint and hundreds of thousands of people lose their jobs. And the many hundreds of thousands of people who, like me, are excited by this new politics deserve to see a Labour Party that is united and supports their leader. That's not a purge, that's actually democracy. And those of the right of the party, bleating about purges, should reflect on their own past. It was they who used to support the parachuting in of new Labour supporting candidates into constituencies against the will of local activists.
Spread the word around. Guess who's back in town?
In fact, during the Tony Blair and Gordon Brown era, we saw a cynical abuse of power where the leadership would impose like-minded candidates onto local parties, often without even asking the opinion of local party members. Contrast that approach to the one that I support, which is in a democracy, local party members should decide who represents them. If people want Chuka Umunna or Tristram Hunt, that's their right. But if, like me, they want radical representatives who support Jeremy Corbyn, then they should be allowed to choose them. Indeed, given the government's boundary changes, many local parties are going to have to choose their new MPs to stand in the election. I think it's essential that no obstacles are put in any party's way so that people can choose who they want.
Spread the word around. Guess who's back in town?
And now we hear about those MPs scheming to keep Jeremy Corbyn off the ballot paper in the event there has to be a new leadership election. This just goes to show how scared of Jeremy's popularity some of these MPs are. So a few hundred MPs may not like Jeremy Corbyn, but they need to remember that hundreds of thousands of party members do, and indeed they voted for him. And people should remember it's their party too.